Hey everybody, it's Flatter Santa coming to you with another pickups. For this week, it's the pickups that ended in May 13th, 2025. We got some cool ones this week. And we're going to start off with some real bangers. Like these are really cool. Uh, Book and record set. The record's in there for Spider-Man. It's the book and record set. It's PR10. Uh, so the record, you listen to the record, and when it hits, I think it does a bing. You turn the page, and you just keep reading. So it's really cool for kids. I remember these when I was young. Uh, I saw them. They were on great price. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get these. So that was really cool. So there's the Spider-Man one. PR12, which is the Captain America and the Falcon one. So it's really, I mean, just really cool, really nostalgia. I'm going to put these up. These are going to be uh, hung up in frames around the house. So this is cool. Um, PR27, the Batman with the Joker. Uh, really, again, just pure nostalgia. And some of these were done by like artists really did. I think this one might be Neil Adams did the artwork. Just really cool stuff. Um, and as you can see on the back, there's other other ones that came out. And we've got PR28, which is a Superman one. So something really cool, something different. I thought it'd be really interesting. Um, and as I said, those are going up around the house. Those are really cool. I enjoy that. Next up, we have still staying in the DC realm, Teen Titans number 12. And what's special about this is the first full appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, but this is the cover B. This is a hard one to find. This is a little harder. I can find the regular cover. I've got the regular cover. I've got the second print, but this one took me a while to find. So, especially in high grade. So this one's getting slabbed and put away in the collection. Next up, really minty copy, beautiful, beautiful copy of Swamp Thing 171. This is the final issue of the Swamp Thing Volume 1 run, the Swamp Thing Volume 2 run, should I say. Um, the first run was the Ween Wrightson that started it, and the Volume 2 was best known for the Alan Moore. Um, but really cool stuff. Final issue, hard to find, low print run, absolutely cool. Next up, I've got a copy of this, but this is a nicer copy. And I'll grab them anytime I see them. It's Star Wars 69. But I don't just grab any Star Wars 69. This has got the tattoos in it. For those that know, you know the most famous one, famous tattoo book, which is Amazing Spider-Man 238, the first Hobgoblin. Um, this there was about 20 issues that also came with tattoos, but not every copy came with them. So that was the interesting part. Only some did. So finding them, quite a bit harder. Um, it's also the debut of the City of Bones, the Mythosaur skeleton. So absolutely, really, really cool. Anytime I find it, I'm grabbing it. Especially like if it's got the tats, yeah, I'm grabbing them. And as you know, I love my Canadian price variants. So sticking with the obscure stuff, uh, Incredible Hulk 319. It's the wedding of Bruce Banner and Betty Ross, but it's the Canadian price variant. I got this when I was a kid. Um, I saw it in the store. I bought it. I was like, "Oh, it's Hulk." Yeah, it was not my favorite story, but you know what? It brings nostalgia back, and it's the Canadian price variant. So absolutely cool. Next, another Canadian price variant, and I do remember this. This is Batman 403 with John Paul Valley. One too many Batmans. Um, really cool storyline. Uh, Interesting, but again, Canadian price variant. So remember that Canadian price variants might be, in some cases, less uh, or more rare, meaning less copies produced than Mark Jewelers. So that's absolutely awesome. Um, Staying in the Marvel Universe, where we've got up 25 center. So Bronze Age X-Men 72. Now, these are kind of hard to find because no one really cared. These were reprints of earlier versions of X-Men. Uh, this one reprints X-Men 21. Um, Up until uh, Giant Size X-Men, or X-Men 94, Claremont wasn't on the book. They were reprints. They weren't selling well. X-Men almost was gone. Um, X-Men wasn't a thing until Chris Claremont came along and shook everything up with the new X-Men. So, you know, introducing Wolverine was a big, big thing, and the new X-Men. So it saved the X-Men universe. Uh, but again, number 72, beautiful copy. These are harder to get in higher grades. Um, again, these were reprints. People didn't care about them as much. Number 74, which reprints number 26, I think. Yeah, number 26. Um, really cool. Black background, or the black, the black cover. Hard to get. Thankfully, there's a little bit of a white border, so it makes it a little nicer, but still hard to get super nice. Uh, Switching from the original X-Men, but again, a reprint, but it's actually a little bit of a reimagining. Um, it's not quite the same thing. They cut out some of the original story, kind of replaced it. But that's classic X-Men #1, the Art Adams cover. This puppy's coming to me at Heroes Con, getting signed by Arthur Adams. It's hard to get beautifully white. It is a beautiful copy. So this is probably getting signed and then graded and then going in my PC. Next, we've got the Mighty Thor 225. This is the first appearance of Firelord. Firelord is a pretty cool villain. He was kind of spread across the Marvel universe. He was in Fantastic Four. He was in Spider-Man. He was in a bunch of things. He's been used a whole bunch. And you know what? Kind of a cool villain. Um, this is his original first appearance, so I had to upgrade. My copy was really low grade. I think mine also was missing the value stamp. This one's not. This one has it. So this is a good bump, and I'd like to go one more, but I don't need it right at the moment. Next, we've got Luke Cage Power Man number 19. Now, this is an amazing book. Um, they didn't do him justice in the TV show. Um, Mahershala Ali did play him well, but Cottonmouth is an amazing, amazing villain in the Luke Cage Power Man universe. He is really cool. Very deep, very complex villain. So absolutely amazing. And this is his first appearance. So I saw it. It was in great shape. Was cheap. I'm like, yep, it's mine. Now, amazingly, I didn't have this one. And this is not in the best of shape, but not bad either. Like, I mean, it's probably 6570. So, I mean, you know, getting in the very fine or the fine, very fine, maybe getting into the very fine minus sort of range. Um, really cool cover. And of course, Silver Surfer's coming in the new FF movie. Well, we've got Fantastic Four, number 72. Um, it's a classic cover by Jack Kirby. Um, it's Jack Kirby's Silver Surfer. It's the Watchers. It's just a cool, cool cover. Um, had to get it. Absolutely love it. Next, now I have this in direct, but I wanted this. It's high grade, um, but it's newsstand, and it's the Web of Spider-Man 118. This is the first appearance of the Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider. Um, really cool costume, something different, totally crazy 90s, Clone Saga garbage. It's just fun, good, cheesy Spider Man. Absolutely love it. So, had to get it. It was in newsstand, so I'm like, yeah, that one's coming home with me. Sticking with Spider Man, and because I'm Canadian, I saw this and had to get it. Now I've got to get the other copies. Um, this is Amazing Spider-Man Chaos in Calgary number 4. And it's introducing the Turbine, Canada's newest super sensation. He's down there. He's not even big enough to make a big area. Spider-Man's holding on to the bull at the Calgary Stampede. Um, while it's not the Canadian price variant, which there is a Canadian price variant and a French Canadian price variant, um, it's still cool. And as I said, I've got to get the other covers. So wish me luck. I'm on the hunt. Next up, we've got Wonder Woman 750. It's a milestone edition, and it's a J. Scott Campbell variant. And this thing's thick. I mean, this thing is square bound. It's a thick, it's a thickie. Um, really cool. Um, sort of an homage cover to the older style. But again, J. Scott Campbell, so I got it super cheap, so couldn't complain. Sticking with J. Scott Campbell, I've got the number 1 of this, and it's really cool. But I had to get Sheena number 0. It's the J. Scott Campbell's sneak preview of Sheena. It's also an incentive variant. So you had to buy so many of the previews to get this cover. So really cool. He really did an excellent job on that. Again, sticking with the good girl, sexy girl covers, we've got Zatanna number 1. And that's the first appearance of Brother Knight. So really cool. Paul Dini story. Not story. Really cool cover. I'm absolutely loving this. Hard to find at times too. And I'm trying to find the second print of that. That one's even harder to find. So, again, wish me luck. Next up, we've got an Adam Hughes, because that one sort of looked like Hughes, but it obviously wasn't. But this one is. This is Adam Hughes' Lady Rawhide number 1 from Topps Comics. Yes, Topps did comics, not just baseball cards. Cool cover, or cool little story. They didn't do, as you can see. You also had Mike Mayhew in there, so early on some of the bigger named artists. Tough to find. Had a great time grabbing that. Next up, Good Girl Art. Dave Stevens, you've seen this one before. I grabbed another copy because every time I see it, if it's cheap enough, I'm going to grab it because I know somebody wants it, and use the money that I make on it to get some of the cooler stuff that I want to grab. So again, Dave Stevens, awesome Good Girl Art cover. Sexy Girl cover from from something that was originally made by Michael Turner. This isn't a Michael Turner cover, but Fathom number 1, the booty cover. It's the San Diego, I think it's the San Diego Comic-Con cover. There's 1 in 5,000. Really cool cover. I mean, it's the booty cover. It's super cake. Had to grab it. Thanks, B. And thanks for this one, too. Little bit of Tomb Raider. Little bit of Aphrodite 9. It's Tomb Raider 16. It's the Top Cow Virgin J Company Limited cover. I don't know what. I think these things are usually limited to 500 copies. So they're probably, it could be even less. And this thing's in really nice shape. So again, thanks, Pete. And I got one of these off of you, but I have two because I forgot I ordered one. So, plus I got a great deal, and it had a couple ticks, and the other copy was nice and flawless. This is Tomb Raider 43. This is the cinequest.com cover. It's by Tyler Kirkham. Really awesome. This is part 1 of 2. I got 2 copies, so that was really nice. One's going to get graded, the other one's going to get sold. And here's part 2 of 2. Again, the Cinequest Tyler Kirkham Tomb Raider covers. Hard to find. Love the Tomb Raider variants, especially some of these are really nice. And speaking of, that's the variant. Here's the original Tomb Raider 44, the Adam Hughes cover. 2 big reasons why you want to have this cover. And it's definitely the Uzis. So four reasons. Sorry, 4 reasons. Anyways, really cool cover. Adam Hughes can't go wrong, especially when he does Tomb Raider. He's money in the bank when he does Tomb Raider. Now switching to, I guess sticking with indies because Top Cow and Image are indies. Vampirella #1, the Mark Spears cover. Really, it's, what is it, volume 8? So Vampirella #1, volume 8. So Legacy 676. Awesome cover. There's a bunch of different versions. This is the Purple Rain variant. The cover A, or the original cover, I think is blue background, which I'll get eventually, but I think this is really cool. Now, because of a couple people making me respect Mark Spears a little more, they got me and bought a few, so I'm like, well, here is Mark Spears Monsters #4, the ASM 300 homage. And we've got the Hexy Witch cover. And again, 2 great reasons to buy this book. And thanks to Rod, I got these copies, and these things are in pristine condition. I mean, these are gradable all day long, and thank you again. Mark Spears #2, or Mark Spears Monsters #2, the Batman 425 homage. Oh, no. Or 423. Really cool. Hoping to get that one signed. And this one as well, I'm hoping to get signed. This one specifically. This is Mark Spears, and this is after homaging J. Scott Campbell, the ASM 601. There's the trade dress and the wraparound Virgin. Really cool. It's a heavy book. It's a heavy book. Absolutely love it. Hoping to get that signed. Hoping that to get that slabbed and put in my PC because I really, really, really enjoy it. Next up, again, sticking with indies, this was an awesome movie. This is a movie adaptation in comics, and they're hard to find. They are very hard to find. And I remember when these got put out. Um, the publisher is the Dable brothers. I don't think they're around anymore, but they got the rights to this, and this was absolutely awesome. I've got number one. I've got now number two, and I need to get three and four. Or sorry, three, four, and five. Um, and it comes down to the Warriors. Now, if you're not old enough and you don't know the movie, go check it out. It is absolutely one of the coolest movies ever produced. It made uh, it made the censors shut down and not show the movie because they thought it was going to create more gang violence in New York City. It's the story's awesome, and if you know, you know. All I can say is Warriors come out to play. If you know, you know. This is awesome. Second last book. Uh, of course, I had to get this. I mean, I'm Canadian. This is Captain Canuck, a one shot, the first Canada Day edition, 2014. Uh, it's a special. Even the kid's got a Canadian flag as his cape. It's Captain Canada, the original style in in the parade. Really cool. Uh, you know I had to have it. It's Captain Canuck. I mean, come on. And of course, the last book. This one's going to take a little bit because there's a lot of first appearances in this book. You're like, okay, it's probably Transformers. No, not Transformers. G.I. Joe. No, not G.I. Joe. Star Wars. Well, kinda. Um, this is the Treasury edition of Marvel, and I'm going to have to move this and probably move the camera to get this all in. The Marvel Special Edition, Empire Strikes Back, number 2, but it's actually called Marvel Comics Special Super Special number 16. And it is in beautiful shape. But what makes this absolutely important is it's the first appearance of Forlom, which, yay. First appearance of General Veers, yay. First appearance of Hobie Clavian, okay. First appearance of Wes Jansen, sure. First appearance of Zuckuss, okay. First appearance of Lando Calrissian. In again, this is before the comics. First appearance of Boba Fett, again, before Star Wars 42, and the first appearance of Yoda. This is a comic, this is a Treasury edition, this is complete and awesome. I got this and I'm like, oh yeah, I had to grab it because I had issue 1 and then there's an issue 3. So I've still got to get that, but I'm ecstatic about finding this, and especially in the grade that it is. Like, I mean, this thing's really nice. You can read the square bound. You can read it without a problem. It is, I mean, it could use a little bit of a press, but nothing crazy. I mean, the book is by far really awesome. And treasury editions. Now, while you can get them graded. They come in like a soft slab. They're like a bag with a sealed label. And I think the only people that do it is CG or CBCS. So CGC, please find a way, because I'm sure probably PSA is going to do it. Um, find a way to get these treasuries um, graded, because I want uh, my Empire Strikes Back. I want my first Superman, Spiderman, and I want my Superman Muhammad Ali, because that thing is high grade. Um, love the Treasury editions. I still want, and J. Mitch, you're out there, I want that Treasury of GI Joe #1. That thing I want. That one's coming home to me too. I just got to find a really nice copy. So again, these are things that I'm on the hunt for. Hopefully, I'll find them at the. We've got a couple cons coming up. We've got Niagara Falls Comic Con, and we've got Heroes Con. So hopefully, one of those two, I find them and I get to bring them home. So again, guys, thanks again for watching. It was really cool. If you get a chance, check us out on Monday nights on Bragging Rights, where 3 contestants come on and uh, show 3 or 4 books that they got in the last week, kind of like what I'm doing here, except just 3 or 4. The and you and as the chat, you get to vote on who had the best books to see who's the returning champion. So come on out. If you don't want to be a contestant, that's fine too. Come out, vote, have a good time. It's a lot of fun. Of course, as I said, get out there, enjoy collecting, guys. Find that diamond in the rough. We can make coal into a diamond with learning how to clean and press, and of course, as Red Green always says, keep your stick on the ice.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Why are you still sticking around? I mean, if you're gonna be here, hit the like and subscribe. You know you want to do it. Santa tells you to do it. If you don't do it, you'll not get jello in your stocking next year. The earth is flat, man. Deal with it.